Commander Nation, John Keim just dropped a little banger earlier talking about the OTA session one. And what he said about Sonny Styles should have the entire NFC East shooketh right now. All right, young. Because it ain't about height. It ain't about just the rookie look good. Homie is already rocking the green dot. First open OTA, he's rocking the green dot. That is on purpose, Holmes. That is by design. First open OTA. And that ain't even all of it. The whole linebacker room is transformed. Daronte Jones' new defense is pressurizing everything. Davis Blough offense is different. And John Keim says something I'm going to need y'all to sit with. You're going to have to wait to the end of here about that one because we're going to get there. Boy, oh boy. Commander Nation, smash that like button right now. Burgundy and Gold, we never fold. Let's break this bad boy down. All right, fam. So let's talk about it because Keim spent a serious chunk of time on the linebacker room. And I need y'all to understand how night and day this bad boy is. But before I get really started, I want y'all to hear what Keim actually had to say about our man Sonny Styles right quick. Real quickly.
I bring this up because like watching the linebacker pairings, I think that highlights some of what I'm talking about here. And I think Sonny Styles speaks to that. Like there's a reason why he was the number 7 pick overall. And just watching him, and it's really hard, unless you really know what they're supposed to be doing on a play, it's hard to say like, oh my gosh, he just looked great. He was doing this and this right. I don't, et cetera. Hard for me to say that. What I can say is just how well he moves and just when he's dropping, how fluid he looks and the awareness that he seems to play with when he drops into coverage. There's a naturalness to his game, I guess. Fluidity, maybe a better word, that comes across when you're watching him. And I think the other thing is like the good thing for them is they're able to now work with a couple guys with the green dot. So like you can see Frankie Louvu relaying plays with the green dot. You can see Sonny Styles relaying plays while having the green dot. And so that's a good thing. Like,
now, I agree with everything John Keim just said. That's some good stuff right there, JK. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Now, as he was watching these guys, obviously he's feeling like the room is stronger, more athletic, more versatile. That linebacker room is all right. But specifically Sonny Styles, converted safety turned into linebacker, showing that natural fluidity that John Keim was just talking about, that awareness, the coverage that jumps off the tape. Fam, he ain't just a big body. Flipping his hips and getting out of there, dropping in the zones, covering in tight ends and running backs. Man, top 10 linebacker type shit right there, boy. And here's why that matters. Because at Ohio State, he was already rocking the green dot. Already the quarterback of the defense. Calling everything at the line. So this ain't a new role for this man. He ain't walk in and being handed something that he ain't being able to handle. All right. He gonna walk in and be like, oh, I've been here before. It's a real thing now, though. All right. Obviously, you heard John Keim's excitement about having multiple guys who can handle play calling responsibility. But Frankie Louvu, you got that's elite blitzers. You got solid coverage. Okay. Then you pair that with a Sonny Styles, who is an elite coverage linebacker. You got 2 green dots out there. That's multiple voices, multiple leaders in the middle of your defense. No single point of failure. Daronte Jones got flexibility now that we ain't never had before. Let me paint the full picture for you, young. Let me paint the full picture for you. Think about it like this. Frankie Louvu and Sonny Styles, top tier green dots. You got your veteran dog plus an athletic freak. Both can wear the dot. Then you got Leo Chanel and Jordan McGee as the flanking them. Versatility, speed, and can play multiple spots across the defense. Then you got the jet pieces like Javonte Jean-Baptiste and Joshua Joseph, the young, long, athletic freaks. Listen, they're going to be competing for roster spots regardless. Them two right there. So, boom, bow, bip. You feel me? Last year, we was thin. This year, last year, we was predictable. This year, elite quarterbacks found holes every time because our communication was breaking down in the middle of the field, middle of the defense. Not saying it was BWAG. It was the fact that you might relay the communication, but these Bammers cannot do what needs to be done. Now you got the fix. You got a 6'5" coverage linebacker who already knows how to command a defense. Styles fixes the exact thing that was hurting us. Keim said it himself. That natural awareness fixes one of our biggest weaknesses from 2025. John Keim said that. JK said that, man. He said that about Sonny Styles. He said that about Sonny Styles. Like, the amount of ground this man can cover, the amount of ground our linebacking group can cover compared to last year's is out of this world. Is out of this world. So drop it in the comments right now. Can Sonny Styles be a top 10 linebacker by week 1? Yes or no? Because your man pulled up like some consensus top 10 NFL linebackers, and I was like, let me just see what's going on. Obviously, you got Fred Warner. You got Jack Campbell, so that's San Fran and Detroit. You got Devin Lloyd, who just got who just got picked up by Carolina. You got Devin Bush. You got Zach Bond, Demario Davis, B. Wags, Cedric Gray, Nick Bolton, and Tyrese Knight. Now, I don't see some of them names not keeping my man Sonny Styles off of that. I feel like he could shake some things up real quick with these rankings, real quick. Obviously, you can't be top 10 entering week 1 because you're a rookie. You got to show some shit. So I'm just saying, man, can he be a top 10 linebacker this year by the end of the year? I'm thinking he might be able to, son. I mean, you got a lot of ageless, I'm doing my John Keim, ageless wonders on this top 10 list, man. I'm going to run back through it one time. Fred Warner, Jack Campbell, Devin Lloyd, Devin Bush, Zach Bond. Then you got Demario Davis, Bobby Wagner, Cedric Gray, Nick Bolton, and Tyrese Knight. Now, this ain't like the all to be all, because you still got players like Roquan Smith, Dre Greenlaw, Alex Singleton, Edgerrin Cooper. You got players that's out there, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and obviously this is not like the all to be all list. It's a lot of good linebackers in the league. I'm just saying, I think we might have one of them ones. I know I'm saying this early. It's May. It's May. Rock with me. Rock with me. First of all, I wanted to say thank y'all for rocking with Gerard B on Gerard BTV. Burgundy and Gold, we never fold, y'all. Hey, almost 2,500 subscribers. We rapidly approaching it. Let's get us there. Let's get us there. If you're new here, help us out by subscribing to the channel. Also, guys, like the video up, share this bad boy out, and get active in that comment section, because you know I like to get active with my hell-raising community, and y'all know the motto by now. Hell raise on me, hell raise on 3. Let's get it. Enjoy the rest of this vid. All right, so now that linebacker talent, that's going to feed directly into what Daronte Jones is talking about, all right? Talking about how you're trying to build this defense up. I mean, and John Keim broke that down too, He was like, look, Jones is installing a whole new system. More aggressive, more pressurized, faster tempo, more blitz packages, tighter coverages, and the early returns, massive. Now, here's what I need you to remember about last year. We was trash on defense. If you watched my last video, we was garbage. All right. Found holes is everywhere. Even though we had a great communicator, holes are still everywhere. And we still had communication breakdowns. It was almost like the telephone game you used to play when you was a kid. The further it got down the line, the worse it got. So what's the fix, young? What was the fix? It was obviously getting the communication and coverage situations squared away from the linebacker position. But you also have to have length in your front seven, versatile safeties moving all over the formation. Again, that linebacker room that's going to be able to communicate on a whole nother level, okay? Because now you got the guys like Styles. You got Luvu capable of wearing that. Boom, problem solved. And here's where I need y'all to lock in with me, because JK said it best. Tentatively, and he ain't a guy to throw around compliments around all willy-nilly, but he did say tentatively he feel like this is the most talented defense Washington's had in a long time. JK said that. That man don't say stuff like that just to be nice, son. He don't be blowing smoke. You know what I'm saying? He keep it really whelmed. You know what I'm saying? Now he did say tentatively, you know what I'm saying, that to make sure he level set everything. You feel me? So now this is the part of the conference report that people are going to sleep on. All right. But not us. Not us, young. We locked in. On offense, David Blough was installing a much more traditional NFL-style offense. We know that. Balanced attack, real running game, play action, full Shanahan-tree evolution, all of the bells and whistles, right? You got your Kevin O'Connell influence as well. The complete contrast to what we was running last year and the year before that. Okay. What we're hearing is linemen are loving it, receivers are getting the ball early, everybody is clicking, everybody communicating, and JD is flourishing. He's the founder of that shit. Then you got on defense, you got Daronte bringing an aggressive, pressurized scheme that we just talked about. Fast tempo, blitz packages, length being weaponized. You feel me? There's a lot of that going on. It's a lot of different things going on in Ashburn. But here's the beautiful part. And here's what JK kept coming back to. And this is why I need y'all to pay attention. By practicing against these two new schemes against one another, you get ironing, sharpening iron, son. Ironing, sharpening iron. I cannot say that. Iron, sharpening iron. You feel me? This offense is going to be the exact pressure packages they're going to face when you play against the Eagles, when you play against the Cowboys, when you play against the Minnesota Vikings, when you play against these teams that's on our schedule this year. Before a regular season snap is even played, we're getting real game reps out of this shit. Real NFL caliber blitz looks, tight coverages, faster tempos. This ain't no vanilla shit going on out there. It ain't padded stats at practice. It ain't even a padded practice, but they're getting that work in. That's real prep. The NFC East ain't ready for what's being built in this building, son. I'm trying to tell you. It's some shit going on in Ashburn, bruh. Sam Cosmi said it himself, dog. The offense feels way more prepared. The communication is way cleaner. The whole team is getting that real game toughness early and often. I heard they had a walkthrough at the other night after practice. What? When we heard? When they did that? All right? Listen. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited because this is how good teams become playoff teams, man. Scheme-specific work, real reps, real preparation against your own defense every single day. And when your defense is coming at your neck and your offense is coming at your neck, you ain't got no choice but to get better. You ain't got no choice but to get better. You got Terry McLaurin locked in. You got you got San Francisco's football IQ still off the charts. This whole building is clicking on a whole different level, young, on a whole different level. So drop in the comments right now. Which new system got you more hype? David Blough's balanced offense or Daronte Jones' aggressive defense? I'm saying both together make us dangerous in the NFC East. But I want to hear from y'all, Commander Nation. Let's debate, son. Let's debate. Now it's time to bring this bad boy all the way home. Because, yes, just like all of us, John Keim did watch that one open OTA practice. Blessed he is, he actually got to watch the whole practice. You know what I'm saying? And he came back with the report that said the linebacker room is night and day. Sonny Styles is already wearing the green dot and looking like a star. Daronte Jones' defense is more aggressive, more pressurized, and more dangerous. And both sides of the ball is getting that iron sharpens iron reps well before the season starts. Last year, we was thin at linebacker. Last year, we had coverage holes. Last year, we had a one-dimensional type of offense, young. That was last year. This is 2026, and what I'm seeing out of these OTA reports, bam, this team is trying to build something different. So the NFC East better be paying attention, son, because we coming. Washington is pulling up. All right, this is our trap. And I ain't going to cap. And I don't never cap. But the vibe is real. The vibe's kind of feeling immaculate. You feel me? The talent is real. Highest talent floor we done had in a while. The scheme fit seems real. But fire-ass schemes that we ain't never seen before. Burgundy and Gold, it's something cooking out there, son. It's something cooking, and we going to be here every step of the way breaking it down. So, again, drop your hottest takes in the comments. Can Sonny Styles be a top 10 linebacker after his rookie season? You feel me? Which system is you more hype about, the offense or the defense? I want to see the debate. You already know what we do. Like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. Y'all know memberships open, super stickers, all that, young. All that. This is Gerard BTV. I'm your host on Gerard BTV. My bad. I'm Gerard B, your host on Gerard BTV with Burgundy and Gold. We never fall. And y'all know the motto by now. Hellraiser's on me, Hellraiser on 3. And we out here.